You saw the title of the video. This video, I've been thinking about it for some days before doing it. Not that I'm afraid, because I always say what I want to say. I'm not a conformist. I'm not the type of person that I like to say something that everybody will like. So I like to trim what I think. I'm an educated man by the grace of God. You know, and I don't, I'm not afraid of confrontation. I'm not afraid to be different. So I thought about this video for some day before I'm doing it now. Do you realize, like you see the title of the video, that women these days easily they be like, oh, he's a narcissistic. He's a narcissist. He has narcissistic behavior. This is a narcissistic behavior. If your man does this, if your man does it, if you're narcissistic. And women say that, and most, sorry to say this, again, this video is not going to please many people, but I don't care. I'm for the idealistic stuff. I like to be objective and I like to be realistic. Idealistic, objective, and realistic. That's how I like to be. Okay, so do you realize that women just love to throw that word any kind of way? And with my analysis and of all situations, this is what I have realized. Number one, women don't like to be told something is wrong with them. Come on, that's just the truth. Women don't like to be told something is wrong with them. It gets to the point where they like to live in the lie. That's the first thing. So, who are you calling narcissistic? I hate that word. I dislike that word. Not because the word is bad. The word is a bad word. It's not a, it's not a positive word, but the fact that people throw it around anyhow, it just irritates me. It irritates me. Okay, so let's analyze that. So you get together with a man who is a normal man, who is normal. You took your time to date them, or you took your time before you get with them, because before you can say the person is narcissistic, you don't just start seeing somebody and 2 days or 1 month later, you say, oh, he's a narcissistic. Generally, we say that when we have been with the person for a while and some transactions happen or something happened for us to classify the person that way. So you want to tell me that you are with a normal man, either you married or dating or whatever, a normal man, and it's your choice. And you do everything you're supposed to do, because partnership is a responsibility for two people. Oh, I'm getting there. So you do everything and you're supposed to do as a wife or as a girlfriend, as a whatever. And that normal person, that normal man, he just behaves narcissistically towards you. Is that what you want to tell me? So none of it is ever your fault, huh? So if you are lazy, and the man try to tell you, he polished the way to tell you, hey, could you please do this? Could you take care of this? Could you do that? And no matter how he say it, you dislike it. And he got tired and frustrated for your lack of playing your part in the relationship, and he call you lazy. Is he narcissistic? I bet you many of you come here and on the social media to talk about narcissistic. If he does, he's narcissistic. You need to leave a narcissistic man. And all that. You have a part to play in the craziness that happened. It's because we are in a society where men are afraid to talk against women, because when they do, they get criticized heavily, because women, oh, you can criticize a woman. Oh, leave women alone. Oh, you can say that about women. All this a cover up that we do that don't make women to grow, women get treated like children. Yes, I say that because as a grown woman, as a mature person, you gotta be able to take some resistance. You gotta be able to take some stuff for somebody to tell you what is true or what they have observed about you. You gotta be able to analyze that and use that. But if you are the type that either it's good, if it's bad, they cannot tell you. You want somebody to tell you only what is good. Something is wrong with you. You are like a child. You are not a mature person. You are a girl. Yes, I say that. So if you are lazy, and the person say you are lazy, oh, he's being abusive, huh? If the person say, okay, you are disorganized. You throw things all over the place. You don't clean up. He's an abusive man, huh? Oh, let's use the best word. He's a narcissistic man. Or, girl, when they say, girl, you need to leave that man. He don't compliment you. He only criticizes you. So again, we go back to that aspect where you have chosen a man that is normal. He just out of nowhere, the normal man just become crazy where he just call you by name for nothing. And you haven't done anything, huh? Let me tell you, what I have noticed this day, the ladies of this day, they are generally the problem. Yes, I say that. You don't want to respect the man and respect him as a man in the house. You don't want to, because you can pay some bill, and most of the time they don't even pay a lot of bill. Just because you can pay utility bill, and the man is stuck with paying most of the bill, that doesn't mean you have you have a right so much that you can command him, you can refuse to do what you want to do, but he cannot refuse to play his role. But you can just refuse, get mad, and refuse to do the role you have to play, but he's obligated to play the role. But for you, it's optional, huh? So for him, it's an obligation, but for you, it's optional. Who want to live with somebody that for you, the responsibility is an obligation, but for that person, the responsibility is an obligation, but for you, it's optional. You can wake up in a mood under your emotion or whatever, and just say you don't want to do that because of this, because of that. You don't want to do that, or you feel offended just because somebody tell you something. If that man is normal and you guys are agreed to be in a relation, more than likely, he will be cooperating with you. He don't just out of nowhere misbehave. Actions create reactions. So you come and tell her he's a narcissistic man, and you feel like you are so intelligent to throw that wall all around. But what has caused him to behave that? What have you done for that guy? You and him, you have agreed to go together, to date or to be married and all that. He just woke up one day and just being bad to you for no reason, huh? If we dig into it, we won't see the skeleton in your closet, huh? I'm so sick and tired of that. Most of you are girls. You are not women. You are not mature. You are not mature. Do you do what you're supposed to do? When you live on social media, you were not brought up in a good house. You didn't have a father growing up with. You grow up feeding on your friends' advice. Your friends, some of them are almost like they're selling. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they're selling. Nobody raised them, and they say, "Oh, don't let a man do you that. Don't let a man do you like that. Don't do that for a man. Make him to do this. Make him to do that. Let him pay for this and pay that. If he doesn't pay, then you behave this way." So you just want to put all the responsibility on the man, and none of them for you or for him is an obligation that he plays 95% of the responsibility. And the 5% you choose for yourself, you're not even obligated to do it also like him doing 95. For you, it's optional if you want to do it. Who want to be in a relationship with you? And you wake up all throwing the words all around, narcissistic. What have you done to cause that situation? Oh my goodness. You see, I have a grown son. My firstborn is grown. And as a father, I have to train him properly to prepare him for the dating scene. He's in the upper teenage. I have to prepare him for the dating scene, the relationship thing. And so I have to be to be coming out with idea how to teach him this and teaching that. And it's a hard task for me, because when I look at ladies of our generation, and the worst is the one from his age coming up, it's a mess out there. It's a mess out there. All you do, you know how to make makeup, how to put on jeans, tidy clothes, and show your titties all over the place, dress like a prostitute, but you don't want to be dressed like a prostitute. You don't want to contribute fairly in the relationship, but you want to have the most control of the relationship. You just want to dominate everything with you want the benefit without the accountability. You want the benefit without the responsibility. Huh? When you apply in a job where they give you benefit, there is a responsibility that comes with that. You have to play that responsibility in order to get those benefits. You can just miss job 2 days in a row, don't tell anybody or don't ask for leave or anything, and come back, you want to claim the same benefit, they will cut your benefit if you keep doing that. There's always a responsibility attached to any benefit. You can't have it both ways. I'm loud? Sorry. I'm so sick and tired of it. Narcissistic behavior. Oh, that's an abuse. That's a verbal abuse. Well, physical abuse, it doesn't exist anymore, because especially in America, everybody knows not to touch a woman. Rather, it's the woman touching the man these days. So, physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. No physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, verbal abuse. So somebody just wake up and just be negative to you. You play all your role. And a normal person is just being bad to you. My goodness, you don't think we know? Things you share on social media, your kind of ideas. When I'm on Facebook and all that, when I see some friends, what they share all the time, I can have an idea about their personality. What interests you most? There's no feeling, there's no positive, there's no element. I won't say positive. There's no element or substantial element why you share all the time. When you want to talk and consider something, the things you consider is low class, nothing that is substantial. We have an idea who you are. And you want to come and tell us that, oh, he's a narcissistic, and you just expect her to believe you that you just play all your card properly and everything is fine, huh? My goodness, what society are we in? What society are we in? The one that some men, I saw some video where a lady passed by 3 or 4 men, they ignore her. She shake herself and all that. The man ignore her, she passed by. She dropped something near the man. None of them pick it up for her. She came and picked it up and left. And she came back, and she said, they're not gays. Because men are tired of all that craziness. And at the end of it, what you say is what people hear the most. Oh, he's a narcissist. You go to court, they listen to you better. Whatever you say, they believe you better than what the men say. He's a narcissistic. In society, but if you hear things, the men also, just because you are so fragile, they don't want to offend you. They don't tell people what you did before the relationship broke up. So you just glorify in the silence of the man defending himself against you, and you think you are that, huh? If the cover is removed from your dirt you have created, will your story change, or will you be embarrassed to go back to that social media? My goodness. I'm saying it again. If your man is normal and you just do play your role so perfectly, why is he not nice to you? And in such a way that everything is his fault. He's narcissistic. You're just perfect. Whew.